Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 48 of our Treasure Called Steel 3 Let's Play. In the last episode, we made it to, the East Crossbow Highway 3, we made it, through here, all the way into the swampy kind of area, into this house where we met, we saw Kenneth again, the guy who gave us the fishing rod in Treasure Called Steel 1, and, no, Annabelle gave it to us, and Cold Steel 2, my bad. And we met up with a new character, Professor Lumen, who is a professor at the Imperial Academy over in Heimdall. And then we went to take out the cryptid that was the other one. There was a carnivorous plant that got summoned, and he was really weird looking. Didn't really look like, he looked like a plant, not really kind of a carnivorous plant, just a mishmash of plants. That was summoned to by an enforcer, and he was going to summon another one until Emma and Celine showed up with Reem using his powers, and they managed to calm him down. So in this episode we're just going to go back to Crossbar City and continue on with the story, so let's get into it. Yeah, jump off back at the city, let's go. It's been a while since I was last on a normal bike. I try to keep it from shaking too much. I'm a little on the full side. Oh, silly. You never keep your figure if you keep overeating like that. Shut up. I just lost myself for a minute, that's all. Well, let's get you two back to Crossbell. Emma, Celine, you two can ride in the sidecar. Very well, thank you. I shall take my usual spot. Oh, sorry, needed a drink. Yeah, but on our bike. Come on, Allie. They haven't seen each other in a long time, so don't get in their way, alright? Oh, is that how things are like this are supposed to go? Let's just get going, everybody! So as this goes on, if you guys have been enjoying our Treasure Called Steel 3 Let's Play, make sure to hit that like button, and also if you're a fan of the Treasure Called Trails series, I've been doing Cold Steel, JRPGs and RPGs and whatever, make sure to subscribe as well. If you feel like if you feel like I'm entertaining enough for you, make sure to subscribe, because it really does help me out with just everything. Really gives me more motivation to continue putting these videos out for you guys. So yeah, I do those. Also, there'll be two links in the description, one of which will be my Twitter, where I post whether I've uploaded a new video, where I'm live streaming, more on that in a minute, and when I'm just being an idiot on the internet like I am here. As what I said, I do live stream, so the second link will be the link to my Twitch, where I stream roughly 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Mondays and Fridays are usually me playing Persona 5 Royal, where we've just got to the 3rd palace. We figured out the keywords to Kanashiro's palace, and we're in now. We just got to do a little bit more investigating, as the time recording anyway. And Wednesdays is basically whatever I think of at the time. Might be the EA Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is really fun. I've done Fairy Tail. I can do Warriors games. Sometimes it might just be more Persona 5, you never know. It's whatever. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, I would really appreciate it if you followed me over there as well. It's basically the same thing. Basically, I do the same things I do here, except live, which is fun. But yeah, that's all of my little spiel, so let's get back into it. So they're on their way back. They were talking about Emma's searching for Vida, and now they're on about them coordinating, trying to get back together with Reen. Yeah, because it's like they went through a lot, because you gotta understand they had to go through the whole bonding thing, and then like they had to go with like through the Imperial Liberation Front as well in the first game, and then it was the Civil War like a month after all of that shit happened. And now they got this again, and yeah, they've been through a lot. So yeah, they've spotted something on the railways. Huh. Those cannons, or that cannon, or those, yeah, those cannons look oddly familiar. RF-made tactical weapon, Dragonov Railway Cannon. That's 3 of them. I just realised there's 3 of them because there's another one in the back. Just look at them! Those are railway cannons. They used to have some stationed in Corellia Fortress. Their power is terrifying. It's enough to wipe a civilized crossbow off the map in half a day's time. Their size and design are the same ones we saw at the fortress, so that must be a newer model. Being set up along the border? Unbelievable. Just what is about to happen in this country? Obviously, that terrified the shit out of Yuna, or any of them, but especially Yuna, because remember, Corellia Fortress is stationed right on the border between Erebonia and Crossbow, and as Emma said, like, they have enough power to wipe a city the size of Crossbow. Bearing in mind, Crossbow has a population of 500,000 people off the map in half a day. So yeah, Yuna's practically been probably staring at, not obviously literally staring at them, but they've been a threat to Yuna's, like, to Crossbow and basically Yuna's life for all of her life, essentially. Yeah, so staying in the inn. This inn. It's a pretty nice one. This is one where we got that information on Rish, I believe. Long Lao. It's an Eastern-style tavern and inn. It's an interesting morning, and judging by that smell, I believe dinner is served. Oh, I think you'll like it here. Shanghu's food is amazing, and the rooms are really nice and relaxing. Is that so? I'm looking forward to it. I have my Arcus too, so please contact me if something comes up. I'll do the same if I come across any information. Got it, thank you. Bye now, don't push yourself too hard. Now, let's get back to camp. That was a neck snap and a half from Otina. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Physically, as well as mentally. Yeah. Why are you all staring at me? I just have a lot on my mind. Like the railway cannons for one. I'm not from Crossbow, but I can see how serious things are becoming. Let's get back and organize our reports so we can pinpoint the problem areas. Kurt, Ellie.
Oh good, you picked up!
Oh,
Where are you right now, Reen? Are you done with your special ops missions?
Yeah, we just got back in town. Did you call about the railway cannons?
Ah, so you saw them too? I do want to talk about that, but there's another matter that needs our attention first. Can you come back to the camp ASAP?
That's the plan. Wait a second, what kind of matter are we talking about here?
Oh, hello, Yuna. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. The branch campus just got a request from the Governor General. That's all.
Huh? What kind of request?
He asked us to go to the party at Orcus Tower tonight as part of the security detail. Also, that we greet Prince Oliver and Princess Alphen.
Yeah. Rini and the others returned to camp, showered, and changed into their spare uniforms. Leaving the camp, the railway military off to Orcus Tower. That was used in the trade conference in Chelmsford Steel 1. That's when the Imperial Liberation Front attacked Heimdall during the summer festival. No, that's the wrong one. No, they attacked the conference. No, sorry, I'm getting it mixed up. Chapter 4 is when they attacked Heimdall to basically announce to the world who they were. Chapter 5 is when they, that was when Reen, Laura, Eustace, Elisa, and so I know it was, well, that was when Reen's group A, went to Legram, Laura's hometown, and then that's when Reen had the fight with Laura's dad, Viscount Arcade. Then they spent, like, I think it was a day or two in there. That's when we went to Lohengrin Castle and faced the Nosferatu. That was with Emma. I remember that because she tells you about it. Then that was when we went to Gorelia Fortress, and then that's when the trade conference was happening, because that's when the Imperial Liberation Front attacked Gorelia to get the railway cannons to destroy Orcus Tower. That was it, yeah. And that's when we had our first fight.
Many influential individuals have gathered here at Orcus Tower tonight.
Scarlet. That's when we first had a fight with Scarlet.
However,
and then
we've confirmed that Speaker McDowell was not one of the people invited to the festivities.
Oh, excuse me.
I worry the citizens of Crossbell won't take the news that their local representative has been snubbed like...
Pardon us for that. The views and opinions just expressed are not endorsed by this news channel.
So yeah, fancy dinner. I mean, hang on, let me take a drink. Oh, sorry, I could feel my throat getting a bit dry. So here's all the students. I still think it would have been cool if you could take, like, you had the, obviously you get the normal Class 7 students, or the new Class 7 students being
staff and students of Thor's branch campus. Thank you for all your hard work.
Kurt, Yuna, Altina, Ash, and Muse. But it would have been cool if you could take, like, one or two from, like, the other classes. I would 100% taken Leonora, and probably Wayne. Not Wayne, Gustav. I like Gustav.
I will explain the particulars for the security at tonight's event, but first, allow me to introduce the people for which you'll be providing security.
Indeed. Marcus's dad.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm responsible for overseeing the well-being of Heimdall. My name is Carl Regnitz. Leaves is a part of the capital's suburbs. It's unfortunate we haven't met before, but this is a good opportunity for us to become acquainted.
Irina Reinfurt, nice to meet you. I suppose we've been indirectly working with each other via your use of the Arcus IIs, the Derflinger, and the Panzer Soldats. I've read your reports, so I have high expectations for each of you.
Governor Regnitz is a sworn ally of the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
She's Elisa's mother. I remember Grandpa mentioning her before.
Yep.
These guests, on the other hand, should require no introduction.
It's so nice to meet all of you from the branch campus. I am the Princess of the Empire of Erebonia, Alfin Rice Arner. I wish we could have met before, but I'm glad to finally have the opportunity. Huh? I'm sure it's due to Adios's guidance that we were able to meet tonight.
I am none other than Olivert Rice Arner, though some have taken to referring to me as the debaucherous prince.
You may also refer to me as
head of the
Max
inspection
Master.
team.
Because that's who
Though, as
voices
it's simply
Olivier.
for show, it may be
Oliver.
more accurate to call me a figurehead. However, truth be told, I actually have a small connection with all of you. Up until last year, I was the chairman of the board at Thor's main campus. And coincidences abound, for the three here with me comprise the entire board of directors. I'm sure it's a bit late by this point, but I'd like to welcome you to Thor's. Even in these turbulent times, I wish for each and every one of you to enjoy your youth to its fullest and become the foundation of the world.
Yeah. As I explained earlier, we'll be on standby on floor 34, one floor below the event. Let me make this clear, we are strictly as backup. Do not do anything rash. Go away. Jeez, this girl's got some serious connections. Prince mentioned it to me back during the trade conference, but seeing them all reminds me of my time at the main campus. Yeah, really takes me back. Remember them all dancing by the bonfire after the school festival. Can't even picture that. Thank you all for your assistance here. Rufus. Oh, Governor General. Seem to be enjoying your life as an instructor at the branch campus. Seeing that makes me proud to have been the one to nominate you first, Lieutenant Orlando. Nominated by the Governor General? I see. Nomination is sure sounded pretty mandatory. Anyway, did you need something from me? Or did you come here to tell me what you're gonna do with them? Haven't a clue what you're talking about. To be honest, I came to speak with Reen. Huh? Join me on floor 36. It's reserved for VIPs. I was able to set up a small window of time during the dinner party to speak with some of the guests. Bring the new Class 7 and Cadet Russell with you. I'd like them to be there as well. Floor 36. This is floor 36, the VIP floor. Governor Regnus and Chairman Reinford are on the second room ahead. His Highness Prince Oliver and Her Highness Princess Alfin are in the farthest room. Please speak with... yeah. Why can't I just kick the door and say, yo, they all know me? Oh, I'm getting kind of nervous. Isn't it a bit too much for us to just go up and have a chat with the royals of the Empire? Well, they said they wanted to talk with the new Class 7. As for you, Tita, Prince Oliver, and Chairman Irene requested to meet with you. It's been a while since I've spoken with the Prince. I'm excited to see him again. For my first time meeting Elisa's mother, though. With the exception of the RF Chairman, I'm acquainted with all of them. I am acquainted with the Imperial family as well. No need to be formal. Just act the way you always do. Easy for you to say. I'm not acquainted with any of these mega VIPs. Well, that's a good opportunity to get to know him. Let's go to Governor Regnitz in Chairman Arena's room first. I think we got 2. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, we got, well, yeah. Okay. Could do a bit of a shorter episode today, maybe, because I don't really know when I get a chance to save again, and we know all know JRPG. So what we'll do is we do if we talk to the Governor General and Irina, and then I think in the episode after that we should be fine. Should be good.
Ah, welcome. Sorry to call for you like this. I'm sure you're busy with security matters.
No, it's fine. I'm glad for the chance to talk. It's good to see you again, Governor Regnitz and Chairman Arena. I see Sharon is with you too.
Thanks to you, I was able to promptly meet with the chairman. I'm glad to see you all were able to safely complete your duties for the day.
I've heard about what you've been doing for your special ops missions. Thank you for your assistance. So you're the new Class 7? And you are Professor Erica's daughter?
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You know my mother?
I met her when I went to Libero with my father many years ago.
Hang on, let me turn this up. I
We
want to hear
still
this
keep
as
in
well.
touch, even if she spends most of her letters gushing about you.
Hopefully you guys don't hear any feedback.
Mother. Nice to see you again, Governor Regnitz.
I believe the last time was at Corel Imperial Villa. But now you're one of Reen's students? This sure is an interesting class. I heard you met with Machias and Elisa earlier?
Yeah, thankfully. Elisa delivered Orbital bikes and new equipment for the Dareflinger.
I see. Here, have a seat. Sharon, some tea for our guests.
Certainly.
The new Empire's 8 Metropolis plan? Yes, currently Ordis, Berehard, Ruhr, St. Ark, and Heimdall are the 5 biggest cities in the Empire. Plan to add Jirai in the northwest, Halask in the north, and Crossbow City to them to create the core of the new Empire. There will be a speech explaining the particulars tomorrow when Crossbow's provincial legislation is assembled. Pair. I don't mean to just it's just a lot of like political business jargon, and I get confused sometimes. That's what they've been planning? Could you give us a quick overview? There are 5 elements to it, but the most notable is the new tax plan. Currently, Erebonian tax rates differ by region. Under this plan, all 8 cities would have the same tax laws and rates as Heimdall. That's good, right? I've heard Crossbow taxes have been high since the annexation. Yes, different tax rates are a hassle when doing business across regions. The Empire plans to have a single tax rate for the entire Empire, just like the Borough, for example. Oh, that's right, taxes are pretty much the same wherever you go in the Borough. It seems like a logical plan. But it's going to be a big chance for the noble. It's going to be a big chance for the nobles who live off their province's taxes. I've no doubt there'll be many obstacles going forward, but we plan to discuss all those at the provincial Let's try that again. At the provincial that word tomorrow. Just so you know, Crossbow will benefit greatly from having the same taxes as Heimdall. Really? Excuse me, but you'll be talking to Speaker McDowell about this, right? Yes, that was the plan, but it may not be that easy. Apparently he won't be at the dinner tonight. I'm a little concerned about him. I see. I wonder if he's ill. That's a little worrying. Haven't heard anything about Speaker McDowell either. I'm sure he has much to think on, though. Chancellor Osborne and Governor General's plan for one. We all have our respective reasons for coming to Crossbell. I was originally planning on coming here on my own, separate from the inspection team. I'm sure the same could be said for the Prince and Princess. So all this, including the visit from the Pentacle, is the doing of the Imperial Government and the Governor General? Which means our field exercises being in Crossbell were also... Even the railway cannons being deployed here? So you saw them, the new Dragunov class railway cannons. One of my main reasons for visiting was to oversee their deployment. The Dragunov class? But why? Chairman Irene, would you explain to us just what those things are capable of? Mr. Irene. Very well, I can tell you what we can announce publicly right now. Dragunov class railway guns are the newest model. They are the official successor to the ones installed at Gorelia Fortress. I can't go into the specifics, but suffice to say they maintain the firepower of the older models while drastically increasing their mobility. By making sure to use the detour rails, they can be used at any point along the railways. They can even be moved along the Transcontinental Railroad, for example. Weapons of mass destruction comparable to the ones at Gorelia Fortress. I haven't seen them in person, but reportedly they are capable of destroying large cities with populations of 100,000 in less than 2 hours. Why would you bring such a thing to Crossbell? Why was never a concern. I was tasked by the Imperial Army to make them, so I did, that's all. The advisor at school, Professor Schmidt, helped out as well. What? Sorry to betray your expectations like this. Both Chairman Irina and I were involved in the establishment of the original Class 7. That's one of the reasons we wanted to meet with you today. We wanted you to be aware of the bright future and the cruel present between the Crossbell and the Empire and Crossbell. Oh, jeez, sorry about that, guys. Governor Regnitz. Our time is nearly up. I believe the Prince and Princess wish to speak with you. It wouldn't do to make them wait any longer than necessary. True. Governor Regnitz, Chairman Arena, please excuse us. Yes, I pray your field exercises turn out well. Let's have another drink. Actually, speaking of, I think Tita would have been an interesting choice to join Class 7 as well. Rather than selecting a student, I think Tita would have been, as I said, I think rather than having like selecting students, I think Tita would have been a really good choice for another member of Class 7. You okay? Can't just stay calm about all this. But, wait, so I can't. Yeah. But I know those two told us all that without hiding anything. So, I'll accept what they say for now. Agreed. I have my own concerns about the 8th Metropolis plan. Yeah, we should each think about what we learned tonight. But time is short right now, and we should go meet with the Prince and Princess. Yes, they should be named. Yep. So that's where we're going to end today's episode. I'm going to stand here just to make sure. I know you've got to talk to them, but just in case, you know. But yeah, I say that'll end today's episode. So for a quick recap, didn't really get into any combat today, really. We made our way back with Emma and Celine. We saw the new Dragunov class railway cannons, and now we got part of the whole security detail. And we just talked with for the dinner tonight in Orcus Tower, and we just talked to Governor Regnitz and Chairman Irina, and a bit of an eye-opener on what's going on in Erebonia, or the Empire, right now, because Crossbell is now part of the Empire due to its annexation as well as Northumbria. So In the next episode, we'll be talking to Princess Alfin, Prince Olivert, and Elise and see what's going on there, and just continuing on with the story. Hopefully we'll get into some combat next time. But yeah, my name is xdeadlysmoorex. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button. It is always appreciated, and a subscription is also appreciated as well. But with all that PSA out of the way, my name is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.